Hey y'all, just wanted to give a quick announcement. We are going to be starting a new campaign here before long. And this campaign will be taking place in Galarian, believe it or not. We'll be starting from level 1, and this new campaign will be taking place in the adventure path known as Return of the Rune Lords. So just be aware of that and look forward to it in the future. Alright, let's get on with the show.
You're listening to Dice and Slice, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition podcast.
Previously on the Dice and Slice podcast, the conversion stream. The Karps had narrowly escaped from the clutches of Strahd and made it back to their world. They arrived in the town of Coniberry, and of course, they decided to go shopping. The group met up with a foxy young dwarf woman who Davriel did his best to set up with Sid. But he just wasn't having any of that. Then they went on a search of Old Owl Well for undead that they'd heard of, only to find a necromancer with a group of zombies ready to tear them limb from limb. The group split up in combat, and Jim managed to deliver the crushing blow to the necromancer.
I mean, I feel like Jim just wouldn't care to.
And that's fine.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna take, because this is like a rock. How high is this rock?
It's about 5 feet up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take him by the side of the head and just mush his face into the rock and just.
So his face almost explodes as you run it down the rock and just blood falls down the rock.
And then I get, of course, we're almost out of combat. I get 7 temp HP.
There you go.
We don't know if we're almost out of combat. We still got
did he
1,
die?
2, 3.
Yeah, he killed him.
Oh, he's done.
Zombies.
He smashed them against the
Come
wall.
on, I was about to run right here with my long strider.
You still can. There's still zombies.
Yeah, that's true.
I still have 2 actions left.
So as you do that, all the zombies pulse for a second and snap like they're up to something, and this one collapses.
Like you still a chance.
And that is it. The other ones, they seem to have regained focus to continue the task that was assigned to them. Enemy one off the board there. And it is Cleric's turn.
No, it's my turn.
Yeah,
That was one action.
That was one action?
That was my first flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Jesus. Okay.
All right, let's see him check out all 3 of these.
Bronco P.
Like I was saying.
All right.
Are amazing.
Well, I mean, I didn't
All
get
right.
into a wall around a corner.
I mean,
You bled him.
but I maxed out my attack penalty really quickly.
You're like a green arrow.
That does not hit, because that is only a 5. Well, actually,
Add just to it. You might hit it. These aren't very
Well,
high.
they also get the negative 5 penalty.
and it
at
was a
this point,
4.
right? Or
4 doesn't
10.
hit, I assume.
4 does not hit.
And a 9. That was a 9 hit.
Close, but no.
All right, we're done here.
Okay.
After the mighty precision of smacking the boss around.
Take your 1 bleed damage.
Oh yeah.
All right. Just to be a dick. Okay, and now it's Cleric's turn. Sid.
Alright, how bloody was this guy?
Skelly 3? Very.
Very rude.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
because
I
that's
can
what
take-
I wanted to do at the start.
I can take my 1 bleed damage
I'm
from my
going to do my
temporary
30 foot
HP.
aura heal spell.
30-foot aura heal spell radiating from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does 4 damage to each of them and 4 healing
What?
to me.
Okay, so you're healed 4.
Yeah.
Do you have to roll the healing?
As far
or
as
is it
I
just-
know,
I don't
temporary
think so.
HP is any
That's just what
damage.
you said.
It's your wisdom
It's
modifier
just
when you do the...
more health.
Oh, the 4.
You just take
Yeah,
it
you
first.
don't do the dice.
It's true. Alright.
Okay.
It was going to be awesome when there was like 10 of them.
Yeah, it would have been cool,
Just the
yeah.
damage.
So Skelly 2, Oh, I'm sorry. Skelly 3. 4. He's dead. He burns up into energy as you do that. And then Zombie 2. Zombie 2 hasn't been touched.
Yeah, that's the first hit he took.
But he's weak against... Is that positive?
Yeah.
Healing? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like I have a clear shot to Zombie 2, actually. Ish.
Positive 5, you hit for 4. So you deal 9 damage to that one. Even though from your little level 4.
Well, maybe
You
not.
could do it. You could.
No, I think
Okay,
it's,
so
it's okay.
he begins to burn, and he still is latched onto you. Like, he doesn't seem to show emotion, but his bone marrow even starts melting
You could
off
also
of
just
him.
move over a bit and shoot.
Okay, that is Sid's turn.
Let's see here.
I
Cass.
wish I could have done that. Was
Wait, so I see enemy 2.
what
I
is
see
it?
2 and 3. I see 2 and 3 in initiative. That one says 1.
Skelly 1 is enemy 2.
Okay. Is it
And the
healthy-ish?
ghouls are enemy 3. Skelly 1 is... No, very not healthy.
Okay. So I'm going to shoot Skelly 1. Just
Skelly
regular
1
shot.
is also bleeding.
Yeah, regular shot.
Okay.
Ooh. 12.
Hit.
For
12. Yeah, no, these guys... You guys aren't fighting shambling mounds anymore. You guys are back into the real world.
all right.
Once you get out of there, you'll be fine.
So that's gonna be 12 piercing.
Oh, shit, yeah. How do you want to do that?
Just a clean shot, right?
So he's like going for a move to the monk, and his body just gets hit, and it's almost like Operation. All the pieces just crumble.
Okay.
I was going to say all the pieces.
How about
explode and land all
this?
over
What is
Jim.
this ghoul? Is he healthy?
He's totally healthy, yeah.
All right. So we're going to do a hunt in a hunted shot.
Okay, that's what I figured you were going to do.
So that's -5. That's probably good. So that's going to be an 8
No. Close.
and a 12.
Hit. That's a hit.
7 the edge. 11 piercing.
7 piercing. Okay, so he is... if he could be bleeding, he would be bleeding right now.
Okay.
So he definitely felt that. You shattered, somehow with your piercing arrow, you shattered... wait, piercing? Are they even not weak against piercing? No.
I'm trying to think.
They're immune to disease and poison.
Sorry. 6 of that is precision.
Precision heals them to full. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, alright.
Precision.
And the multi-attack, every time I read my cheat sheet, I keep thinking I have flurry, but I don't. So it's
You have what?
-5, -10 to my multi-attack.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it lists all 3.
Oh, the options. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll just X those out. Okay. So that was hurt. Chad Daverol, the paladin. You are all alone in the middle of
I have exactly enough moves to make it to either this one or to this.
Ghoul 2 is just bloodied. And Zombie 2 over by Sid is...
Do you still have
About
a
the same.
javelin you can hurl?
Yeah, but then I would still be using up an action, so I need exactly 2 actions to get to one of them, and then an action to attack. So I can maybe take out one of them if I hit.
Remove enemy 2 from the board there. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Just enemy 3. No. That.
Oh.
I was
I was like, yeah, this makes
I
my
was
decision a lot
removing it from here,
easier.
but I wasn't moving it.
I just stared him down.
Which of my allies looks more hurt here?
I've taken 10 damage out of 54.
I'm down 4 damage, and I have a temporary +6. So I'm
gonna help
fine.
Sid.
You're still bleeding your temporary
15,
health.
20, 5, 10,
Give me
15,
another 50
20.
some rounds.
And I'm going to take a swing at the zombie right in front of Sid.
Okay.
So 19 plus 9. Is that a crit?
Yeah,
That's
a
28.
crit.
That zombie's
Yeah.
still alive?
Okay,
Not for
so
much longer. He just crit.
Alright. Exploded some Noise.
Barrel going for the overkill on every single zombie.
That's right.
I'm still surprised only one would poop.
So
beat up the necromancer and it's like one zone.
good learning opportunity here. I just looked up persistent damage. You take the damage at the end of your turn, and then you're able to take a DC 20 flat check to remove the persistent damage.
It's an action or
It just happens.
Yeah.
So we've gone
So
like
no matter what type
a
it is?
DC 20?
it's just persistent.
Flat DC 20.
DC 20 persistent damage check. So make a DC 20 check. We're on round 3. I think you got bloodied on round 2. So make 2 checks. But a DC 20 flat check means you have to roll a 20.
I'm beginning to think
it's
the
a
creators
DC
of
25?
Pathfinder.
DC
to make
20.
roll 20.
It's a no modifier DC 20.
Yeah, no
Okay, I
problem.
rolled an 11, but what am I going against?
20.
20. It's just a DC. It's a
Oh, so
flat.
I
It's a flat DC.
Yeah,
20.
you have to roll a 20.
Okay.
I just
It's-
really like the sound of rolling dice.
So I get two.
over this
I get
company.
two. I get 2 tries.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, actually,
No,
skip-
17.
They actually take away rolling dice opportunities and make me do it. And lore checks, stealth rolls, you guys don't actually roll that. So
Yeah,
they're
there
actually
you go.
lowering it down. Okay.
So there is 30 slashing damage with positive damage coming at that thing.
Okay, how do you want to freaking explode this
I'd like
thing?
to slash right through the chest and make him turn into dust.
That happens. He fades away and goes.
And then I suddenly get asthma.
Where's that dust again? I need you to make a DC 20 asthma check.
Oh, it's a 1. It's 2.
Crit failure.
You're now fatigued. You cannot move. You're immobile. You're paralyzed and hampered.
Damn.
Okay. So it is the one guy left. He's gonna strike you.
I think he's totally gonna hit you, Jim.
He misses. He's gonna strike you again. He misses. He's gonna look around, not really care, show or any emotion, and he's gonna strike you again at -4. Yeah, he misses real bad. So
How bad?
9.
No, not quite.
Okay.
He's still handsome.
All right, punch him into dust.
All right. Monk's turn.
Do that flurry of blows.
I'm not even gonna waste a flurry.
What?
It's like
Wait, how does this guy look?
arrogance.
Is he just like he's hanging on?
Just barely
He's
bleeding.
just barely bleeding. Yeah.
All right, I'll do a flurry. That was I should have not rolled them at the same time.
Just choose one.
Yep. We'll go. Should we go with the 19?
Wait.
I won't do that again.
One of them didn't hit. The other one did.
Well, I'm not. I didn't do the math,
Trust
but
us.
that's a 28 to hit.
That's a crit.
Yeah. So
Actually, what was that?
Can you do more
The
than
other- the other one was
9 damage?
5. Can I do
how much
more
is
than
your
9 damage?
Yeah.
I get 4d6 plus 1. So I mean, if I do real bad, I won't. 4, 6, 9.
He's dead. How do you do it?
That's punches. So.
So is he like a goopy zombie?
He's a zombie. Yeah.
Zombie.
He's been around for a while.
All right. So I just
Yeah. Sorry. There's zombies.
right for the chest cavity, just and his heart just comes out the other side if he has one. I don't know. Whatever's left in there.
He does. It's 3
Ruddy,
sizes too
goopy.
small.
And I just like drop it on the other side of him and pull my hand out.
Okay.
And-
He is dead.
And you said that stack
Wait, it's not
for an
being
hour,
valid.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
And it resets your time, so the hour starts now.
Okay. Well, you tell me when an hour is
And then
up, because-
Drew pops up and goes, "Oh,
All right. So
what's going on, guys?"
how long was the fight? 'Cause
The fight was 3 rounds, so it's 18 seconds.
that can't be right.
That probably took us an hour.
That sounds right.
Time dilation.
You got to imagine that, like, what some people do is they say, like, while Sid is blocking that attack,
Yeah.
you are striking. So it's all happening almost at the same
I
time.
feel like I shot like 8 arrows.
Dude, you're like Green Arrow. Like, you pinned a guy shooting this way.
You're shooting
through a rock.
4 at a time.
Yeah.
It's like the Flash, where it's just like lots of.
Yeah, it's just stuff all over the place.
I'm gonna run over here so that I can attempt to question the.
So I still got like an hour.
So when you get over to the necromancer,
I got like 58 minutes of long straight.
yeah, you're just zipping all over the place.
So what interesting magical? Oh, what happened over here?
What's here? What's here? Is there items?
I'm going into the tent.
I'm kicking the necromancer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
His head is like half splattered all over the rock.
I'm gonna start putting bandages.
Shake that off my shield.
When Jim gets up
Thank
here, I'm gonna clap Jim on the back. Nice job.
So Droop is gonna go over
That's
here.
really good.
He's gonna start licking the blood off the rock and look around for your guys' approval, and then continue to look.
Droop blood liquor.
He's like, "Oh, I like it."
How many poison damage does he take?
Oh,
No, he
Oh wait, he's a goblin. He
Yeah.
just basically doesn't
sure.
take it in.
He can
probably gets
digest
more health.
anything. He's like, "This is good, guys.
He's
You
like
guys
a
want some of
goat.
this?
I'm good.
You guys good? Okay."
Is he the necromancer? The ghoul.
No, the necromancer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's licking the blood off the rock. Really good. Okay, so when you guys get into the tent, you guys find 80 silver pieces.
Hey, you
Man. Yeah, should we give her all our gold to silver? Because you keep giving me everything in hundreds of silver.
That's how they do it in the book. They're
yeah.
like,
Should we
something
just-
is 1,500 silver. It's like, okay, so 150 gold? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Should we turn it all to silver?
Sometimes
be
the book
easier?
says gold, so it's up to you guys. It doesn't
Well, then
really
just
matter.
give a big stack of silver.
So 80 silver.
Yeah.
You find a pearl that
I'm guessing it was more than 1,000
you
silver.
know is 100 silver pieces.
Sweet.
You guys do need to sell all these like pearls and diamonds and stuff to get your stuff. There is a. You guys have seen this before, so you won't have to identify it. It's a scroll. It's a lesser healing potion. And then you guys find a scroll. You'll have to spend some time identifying it. It takes 10 minutes to identify it.
Okay.
You guys find another jewelry box containing a whole bunch of little odds and ends and jewels. Looks like they were taken off of the zombies that you guys had fought in, because there's little bits of zombie junk on them. Worth 25 silver total, so 2.5 gold. So his dead body contains, he had bracers on his like wrists, and they look very well designed. Like his cloak's like a red cloak. It has the symbol of Thay on it. Different shade of red, but yeah. And he has these really nice, they look like purple ornament bracers. And then you're the only one trained in Arcana. Give me an Arcana check, and the rest of you give me a Perception check.
Don't even worry about me.
I
Modified.
was gonna do guidance, but I got a nat one. So
I got a modified 20.
14.
Okay, so
Got
you
10.
two, you pointed out first, and then you quickly see it. The tent seems to be just hiding over here. There is a thing sticking out of the ground with writings on it. It looks like it's a different style of stone than the rest of this place. It looks like it almost grew from the earth. And it has a whole bunch of weird symbols on it.
Does it look like a mound that might shamble?
Of dirt.
It looks like a mound made of stone,
Okay.
but it doesn't look like it's going to shamble anybody.
Shambling stone mound.
Sure.
it's evil.
I'll just, I'll you know, it's not get right up. So I'll try and read it. Like, what does it look like?
Give me an Arcana check. Now your DC is going to
I
be
just
set
critically
to hard.
No, it's fine. It's a 7.
I'm gonna pocket that healing potion.
You're not able
That is
to
my
identify
thing.
what
you want that.
that is, but you do think it's something magical related.
Not a regular language. Fancy language.
Yeah.
Well,
Only you knew somebody with magic. Droop's like, I know magic. No, I just kidding. And he goes
It's
back to
it.
eating.
Come take a
I'll check that then.
well, this bores me, so I'm going to walk
Go
off towards the
over
well.
there.
I'm
Roll
gonna
up.
follow him. I like water.
That's more like it. 16,
That's
17,
not walking.
Perfect.
21.
Okay, you
This
needed
is the sound of
Failed
stepping
at
on rubble.
walking.
So you needed an 18. He got a 21. So you actually recognize that as a a rune stone. So a rune stone, a lot of the runes of the world came from artifacts of called rune stones. So this looked like at one time it was underneath something, but somehow this guy had dug down to this plot, and there is an intact rune stone with a. And now you know that if you do the symbols in the correct order, it will generate a potency rune that you can actually pluck out of the stone and embed into a weapon or armor of your choice.
I'd like one of
So how
those.
do I do that?
That'd make that expert
Just
dagger to
takes 10
buy.
minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, let's pull that out.
Okay, so you begin working on that. What do the rest of you want to do?
Peering in the
We're
well.
looking into the well over by here.
Okay, both of you. There's no investigation, is there?
Perception.
Yeah, give me perception checks.
16.
Oh, I got better. 23.
Three. Okay. So there's mostly just rocks and pieces of the stone from the guard tower that had fallen in there. You notice something shimmering in there, and so when you reach down to grab it, it is a silver diamond-shaped diamond.
Okay.
That you would recognize as worth about 10 gold.
And I just pocket that right in the
Hey! Hey!
I saw it.
Only these two.
I'll give it to you.
Start a brawl. Ice hot.
Oh, it's for the group, buddy.
So you guys-
Paladin's not keeping it for himself.
Yeah. Casting his eye in the diamond, like the one ring.
So who's taking the healing potion, the lesser healing potion?
Oh, that was nice. Jim,
And then there was the scroll that hasn't been identified yet.
you're the only one with any magic.
Everyone wants to check it whilst I'm doing this, otherwise.
I don't have Arcana.
I'll check it later.
Can I check it if I don't have Arcana?
You can try it, but it's going to be harder for you. But you can try.
I'll try. I got
I
nothing
mean,
else to
whilst
do.
I'm checking that, you might as well.
It only takes 1
Can I
minute
aid
to
him?
identify that. Yeah, so you guys can work on it together. Why don't both of you give me Arcana checks?
4.
I think I have a. No, I have nothing.
He's not
7.
much better than me.
You guys are like, I can't tell.
I
This
don't
is weird magic.
This
over
hurts
here.
my head.
Whilst I'm checking the rune, I'm gonna say, can you guys check over here where all the zombies were looking? Was there anything in there?
Actually, I guess I'm over here with Jim getting a horrible headache.
So you finish
And
now.
do you want to go look?
The runestone, the runestone
I'm gonna
glows.
look at one of these pretty looking flowers.
You pull that out.
There you go.
It appears
It's
your
ours.
nature
Yes.
aspect just tells you it seems normal
There you go.
and well taken care of. Seems like somebody or something has actually done their maintenance of
Sure.
this little well, even though the rest of the
Strangely
place
Yeah.
is in shambles. The runestone begins glowing. All the runes actually light up and then disappear, and it generates a little stone that you pluck from the center, and it glows bright green in your hand. So you can actually spend 10 minutes now applying that to any expert level item that you have, which will turn it into a +1 item. It'll turn it magical.
Does anyone need a +1? Mine's already got that.
I mean, if I get that dagger from the
I don't have anything.
from the
that's
lady,
expert.
like I didn't want to. Yeah, it'd probably make it worth the gold investment.
Could that go into?
My sword's already +1, but my armor I don't think is expert
Oh,
level.
my armor's gonna be expert.
Your new armor will be.
So hold on.
Can I
Yeah.
pull it
Oh, yeah,
out
there you
of the item when we're done later?
Uh-huh.
Or is it? Oh,
As long
What
as
does
it's
it? What
not
does
a
it do
named
to?
item.
What does it do to armor? Just +1 AC.
Gives you +1 AC, TAC, and +1 to all your saves.
nice.
So that
I
part's
Yeah,
really good.
let's,
yeah,
let's have a Sid
I
view
still-
that on his
yeah,
I
armor.
still like it more on the weapon.
No.
Yeah,
It seems
What,
I was
like
using one of my
damage
daggers, my
checks?
secondary weapon.
I know.
+1 of your both ACs and all your saves. That's
Unless I can
That's
wrap it up
valuable.
in my hand wraps.
Well, you know your hand wrap has a +1 potency
Okay, it
built
already has
into
that.
it.
so. What's this over here? Is this the?
That is an old ruined guard tower. It
Okay.
doesn't seem to have anything in it besides growing weeds.
And Sid, you hear Jim and I over here going, ow, ow, ow,
I mean,
ow,
is there hot?
looking at a
Does it
piece
just
of
go up?
paper,
Is there a stairwell?
a scroll.
There used to be, but now it's all crumbled down. So
It's like
I'm just poking
completely.
it with my
Completely,
staff.
yeah.
Make it
It's like what it used to be a tower.
Yep, exactly.
I
It's
gotcha.
most of the rest of the tower is like down.
Sid, hell. Make your words not heard.
Oh, okay, no, simple stuff, boys. Hand it here.
So you have. So you got the rune. You have the bracers.
Yeah, I didn't figure out what they are yet, but I'll come back to those sometime.
He's like, I got so much stuff. So what are
He's
you
gotta
guys?
get the scroll away from him.
You do the scroll.
Yeah, I guess I'll check the scroll.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. It just takes a minute. So you guys are sitting there
I'm going
going.
to challenge Jim to a race.
Another one.
So because it's a nat one,
I don't know what your move speed is.
you're not able to tell, and you can't check
I
again
mean,
until
it's
tomorrow.
35 if I don't do anything.
Mine's
Does your head hurt
right now.
too?
Like it's like a long strider.
It made your head hurt
mean,
too,
but
didn't
I
it?
can always blow a few points.
So he rolled the nat one for identification, so he cannot identify it again today. He's gonna have to wait a
for
day.
the braces.
Let me take
You can look
another
at the.
crack
You can
at
try
it.
the bracers. Yeah.
I could fold the scroll into a hat.
Alright, I'll try. 8 plus 1 plus 13.
Okay. That actually succeeds for you because you're trained in it. Those bracers are called. They are bracers of armor. Very
It's a little on the nose.
powerful name. So you actually can detect that they're not regular bracers. When you actually try to put it on, you get this little aura bubble that pops up around you that normal people can't see, but you're trained in your mystical ways, and you can actually tell it gives you a mage armor. When you slide it on, you get mage armor, and you take it off, mage armor pops off you. So that actually gives you a +3 to your AC,
Wow.
and +2 to all your saves.
Does someone else want that?
Yeah, I mean, I could use. I mean, I never get hit, but I.
I mean, I feel like either of us would
Does
take
it count?
it. I don't
Does
know
that
about.
count as
Because I-
wearing armor?
Can a monk use it?
That does not count as wearing armor.
Then I can
Shit.
use it.
Yeah,
Give
I
it to
give
him.
that to the monk.
Isn't that cheating?
Okay.
Nope.
So you slide.
But they're brace. I just have to point out the bracers
No,
of
sorry.
armor.
It's a bracelet. It's like a bracelet.
So Davril has gotten sick of Cassic's bossiness, comes over and just pushes him down the mouth.
You bad boy. Droop goes, hey guys,
Pony
you anything left?
Ranger.
And when you guys get back, the top half of the necromancer is completely devoured. And he's got blood like coming down his face. Like, this guy is great.
Say, hey,
He's
Drew,
really
do you
good.
find anything interesting in there?
He goes, oh. He pulls out a finger. He goes, finger? You know that?
Nah, it's yours.
Yeah.
All you,
He goes,
all you
okay.
do.
He goes up
Yeah.
and bites him.
Mage armor.
All right, so plus
Yeah, do
3.
you have a good weapon yet? I can't remember.
I mean, I have my hand wrap.
Oh, the magic wraps. That's
Yes.
I'm gonna take another crack at the scroll.
Okay, so you grab the
We got
scroll.
my
Go
weapon.
ahead and
We got
give
the
me a
major
check.
wraps. We got
You need a 16.
I did not
some
succeed.
potent armor.
You still can't figure out at the top.
11.
It says scroll of, and you can't read it. It's all blacked out.
Can I try it even though I'm not trained?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a harder check, but you can try.
Yeah. Let me
It's a
see.
16. You
Yeah.
need a
Okay.
16.
Let's flat 16.
Can do it, buddy.
3.
You none of you can read this for some reason.
Right, I want to check over here if there was anything where all those zombies were searching or whatever they were doing.
Broken
Yeah.
pieces of mush and blood, but what's your perception check? Or what's your
No, I need to recover
what's your
arrows.
perception bonus?
Oh yeah,
9
that would be useful.
You're not able to find anything else over there.
plus my guidance 10.
You're still not able to find
Yeah. How's it? Do I recover arrows? How does it? Is it
Just let's just do half. Again.
half? Okay.
So you get all your arrows back. And that, except for, you want to roll an athletics check to try to pull that extra one off?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
It's a DC 10 athletics check.
I mean, he was
could not
hammered
get
in
it.
by the second arrow.
Wait. Athletics. Where's my athletics?
They quite loosened it a couple of times.
That's gonna be a modified 20.
He loosened it.
You're like, I think you're like, what was so hard? Like, it was barely even in there. So you get another arrow back.
But there's like a little bit of bone stuck on there,
yeah,
you
So
know.
there you go. So I used.
tainted. It's a tainted arrow from the necromancer.
I loosened it
So
as I
I'm down.
mushed him down the wall.
Oh, does the arrow say
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been pounded?
Sure.
There's a P on it.
All right. So I'm all the way back up to 37 arrows. Then.
Did he buy any of those?
He did
No,
buy
he
it.
didn't.
I thought he bought a few.
I don't think you bought any arrows, did you?
Oh no,
Probably.
because she was overpricing those.
Well, yeah, and I don't know if I bought them. I know. I know I bought them like before we even started. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
So you got them from
somewhere,
There's no P on.
somewhere,
He was
anywhere.
impounded.
So you guys
That's
can,
even better. I like it.
So you guys can report back to Darren Indermith in Phandalin. He's the one that told you about the Old Owl Well trouble. But that's
Or
yeah, that's completed that thing.
Playing my mage armor bonuses. I wasn't really.
You get a +2 to your AC
Okay.
and your TOC.
Okay.
This will go under the item bonus
Oh,
area.
I gotcha.
+3, was it?
I'm sorry, +3. Good call.
Okay.
And then you get a +2 to all of your saves.
That's awesome.
That's super good.
That's really good. Yeah, that's one of the
Alrighty.
best items that.
You are trying to save us all now after all that death,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Already, but
it's like I got my fancy.
I give you guys like the hardest thing
never
ever.
get
Now this
hit,
is the
so,
recovery time.
Hey,
you know, if Cassie goes down,
you're saying
Cassie
we should
goes
have gone
down. He's
here
not
first
tanking,
and then
so-
It would have been easier.
Yeah.
I didn't level up the death house. I just ran it as is. Okay. Good job. So by this time, you know, I just realized I should have had the monk roll concealed checks on all those guys because this is dim light. Because this is night. But you probably would have rolled. I need to roll.
16. 10. 4. I missed,
Oh, you missed! You missed him. You didn't slam his head against it. No, you're good. That's my bad.
Well, you just do it once, right?
Per attack.
Even if they're like right in my face?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Because they're blurry.
I challenge.
Yeah, concealed. I'll read it to you.
All right.
he did a whole thing on this. He knows about.
No, I know. I just.
Yeah, dim light makes you concealed. It's difficult to see. It happens if there's mist around you as well. You must succeed a DC 5 flat check when making any type of attack with a spell or any targeting physical attack. On a failure, the attack misses.
Alright.
So, okay. So by now it's kind of getting late after you've done your failed attempts over and over and over. Do you guys want to continue or do you guys want to go to bed?
Just go.
Sleep
Yeah.
tent.
Let's just. We got a tent, so you can make a fire. I can set up an alarm. We can.
Okay. So use one of your other remaining. You probably still have like what 3 spell points.
Yeah.
So you set up an alarm
Yeah.
on camp.
Yeah. Mental alarm for anything.
I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna do the shift, take the shifts.
Yep.
Droop is gonna bring in a couple pieces of foot to munch on.
Yeah, sounds
in the
right.
tent. And you guys, unless anybody is cool, we'll go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Go sleep.
So is Droop gonna take a shift or is Droop sleeping through the night?
He's sleeping
Drew
tonight.
can sleep. I don't guess.
I mean, you can almost do it in 2 shifts, right? I mean,
Yeah, you guys can shift it
Yeah.
however you want. I mean, if anything, you'll do 2-2.
How does my
2.
bleed thing
Yeah.
work now that we're out of combat?
Oh yeah, so you'll continue to. You want it?
Oh.
Basically, you'll continue making your 20 check every 3
Wait,
seconds, or you can do treat
For
wounds.
3 seconds? Yeah, let's go ahead and treat that.
Oh, I didn't get bit. So I don't
you actually bled out while we were investigating.
He's like, guys, I don't feel good.
That's why it was hard for you
No
to
wonder
read
I
the
couldn't read
runes.
it.
You were like,
Or anybody else. I was bleeding
You were
onto the
saying
scroll.
ow because of. Okay.
Alright, so let's do a treat wounds.
I like that though. The
Don't
scroll
treat
is
wounds.
bloodied from.
Yeah.
We're all just wounded trying to read the
What
scroll,
does
so
treat wounds do? I
there's
need
blood all.
to print that one out.
No, I'm fine.
Do a medicine check.
Wait, did I get hit? No, I didn't.
I don't think you
Acid
did,
arrow.
no.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that, but
either.
that's the only attack on you and it missed.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. You can have the bracer. No one ever punches Cassie.
15.
Too squirrely.
Persistent damage by you or any ally spending attacks. You can make actions. You can make 1 to reduce. Oh, somebody said the DC starts at 20, then it goes 15, then it goes 10. I'll have to look that up. I'll
Oh
make
yeah, it does
You remember
reduce
that?
every time.
So eventually you would cure it.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like 1 per round or?
Yeah, somebody says reduce it. First time it's 20, second time it's 15, and then it says and so forth.
No, you know what? Maybe that was rage.
Are we sure this isn't just someone on the
Rage
internet
gets
making
harder.
things up?
It gets harder to keep
0, 5,
telling,
10.
yeah.
If I knew how to spell persistent, I could look.
I do want to see the sweet loot.
But I do
box
feel
about that.
like it did have something like that.
Who's the sponsor?
forgedice.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They have like heavy metal
Like the,
dice. Yeah, like that.
Forged dice is selling them in like nice metal tins with foam holders, and the lid acts as a dice tray and all
Yeah,
that.
look forward to checking it out.
While affected by persistent damage at the end of your turn, you take the amount of damage and then you attempt a DC 20 flat check. You roll the damage dice anew each time you take the persistent damage. You can be affected by multiple persistent damages at the same time as long as they have different damage types. Persistent damage can have the bleed type, meaning it affects only living creatures that need blood. Bleeding automatically ends if you are ever healed to your maximum hit points. You or your allies can spend actions to help you recover from persistent damage by using medicine to administer first aid. It changes the flat check to 15 and lets you attempt an extra flat check. The reduction of the DC lasts until you remove the persistent damage. So basically you turn it to a DC 15 check and you guys can take turns administering first aid. Or you can just do treat wounds. If he's ever healed to full health, it goes away.
I'm only down 4 HP, but
so if we're taking bad bleeding damage, you'd like, is it just any kind of healing, or is it just...
Any type of healing to full health will stop it.
Oh,
or
I'll just
administer.
use, I've got loads of spells and we're about to sleep. So
Like if I do a battle...
Oh, shoot,
Like,
I
if I do a combat medic, just restore a little health.
I
with
can
that,
do
reduce
my-
the DC.
I could also just do my own healing.
I'll just use my heals,
yeah.
heal us to full, and then so I've got like 5 or 6 healing spells of like
Okay, so you heal everybody to full.
3d8.
You take the
yeah.
whatever random launches.
Chirp holds up the guy's
Full.
foot and he goes, "Hey, this guy could use some healing."
No, you got that wrong. You're eating the heel. You're eating the heel of the foot. See?
Good one. He goes, "You get the heal now." And he throws the heal at you.
Oh wait, no, I'm not doing that.
Then he like, "Give me that back." He gives him another one. Okay, so we'll go to bed. Nat 20. Nothing happens in the middle of the night. You guys successfully
I thought
camp
a
out.
nat 20 was
In
like
fact,
other
we saved
people.
the
No,
world.
whoa.
All of
That was
them.
like a
Like
critical
Cassick's
save, so we just
family,
saved the
Jim's
entire
family, and
world
Sid's
overnight.
family descend upon the campsite.
The whole world's good.
And Strahd somehow.
So,
Strahd's pissed, he fires 3 fireballs, everyone's asleep.
so you guys wake up, Strahd's outside your tent. I'm just kidding. So you guys
Well,
wake
I
up.
sacrificed myself.
You're going to do your morning daily preparations. So at this time, you're going to make your spells, invest in your magical items.
Bracer's investment too. Is
Yes,
that-
bracers
so
are an investment, so that will be one
Okay.
additional investment.
Yeah,
Resonance
sure.
point.
yeah.
You got him to spare though.
And then that's
Just one.
level plus charisma modifier, right? Like
Yes.
by total resonance?
Yep.
Okay.
So you have probably a lot.
I've got 3 now. I don't have any charisma bonus.
It doesn't make you 4.
Okay. So you have total of 4, and you've used 2. 1 for your hand wraps, 1 for your bracers.
And then you also said 1 for my sash. If
Oh
we're still
yeah,
doing
1 for
that.
your sash of emotions.
So that's 3.
Yep. Okay. So you still got.
I got 1.
You got 1 left.
I got 1.
And you can overspend.
And I got. Did the boots take resonance? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
if you
so
want to
yeah,
invest,
yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have to invest in.
No, yeah, no,
Yeah.
boots and but I don't have anything else to invest it in.
Okay. And you're invested in your sword of vengeance.
I just don't take the points away. So
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
guessing we're always going to be invested until we get something that actually
Yeah.
needs resonance, right?
Yeah. A lot of
I
the
need my resonance.
a lot of the
to use
scrolls and stuff
Oh yeah,
that use it.
his magical.
it. My staff uses it.
Use
let me
Yeah.
see.
Because drinking potions doesn't take resonance
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I have a max of 6 resonance points. I only using 2, so I'm
So
good.
you guys are good. So you guys can find a lot more magic items.
Yeah.
All right, so
So you wake up, it's a new day. You can look at the scroll if you want to.
Yeah, go on. I'll give it.
It just takes a minute. You guys all want to gather around and assist.
Yeah.
And assist, yes.
Oh, smashed it.
Okay, you good. You
Yeah.
got it.
3. Ow!
So you begin looking at it and you're like, what's that word? And you just do this and the dust moves and it says Scroll of Darkness.
Oh, it makes sense
Trying to read
we
darkness
dust?
in the dark. It was double dark. But
Right.
old trick again.
there you go.
So we haven't gotten to the scrolls. So how scrolls work, they contain 1 magical spell. When they use, the scroll dissipates. It's been used. The spell to be used has to be on your class spell list.
Which I don't think it is.
So as a cleric, you use divine. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have darkness. Well, maybe the death. Well,
No, I can't.
I'm a Gloomstalker derivative. I don't know.
You have your interesting spells, right? Spell list. I wish they had like on the spell, like it would say like on these list, because I don't know of any way besides actually clicking the list and then looking. What's it called? Darkness.
What level spell is it? Do you know?
Darkness. It is not on your spell.
Doesn't it have a big summary list at the beginning of that chapter?
Darkness. Darkness is. I've got darkness that I
Is
can
it?
select.
there's a list of like
Shroud of
divine
Darkness prevents
spells.
light
Oh,
from
it is. Yeah, it's a
penetrating.
second level spell. It's on your list.
Hey,
Yep. Shroud of Darkness prevents any light from coming in, not even from like your guys' super eyes. It suppresses magical light of any type. From outside, it appears as the pure globe of darkness. 120 feet range, and it creates a 20-foot burst bubble of darkness.
how useful is that? 'Cause, I mean, you can't really see
Hiding.
in there.
You can cast it and run in and hide from enemies. So like a rogue could jump in and move out, shoot, and then jump back in.
Is there some way that someone can see in there?
Dispel magic
Dispel,
if they dispel your darkness. It's magical darkness, so even if you cast the light cantrip to like throw a torch in there, there's no light.
Is it just a 5 flat check for them to hit you whilst you're inside it though?
No, they would be not concealed. They would actually be
Hidden?
hidden. Yeah, it's like unseen, I think.
Unseen.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with hidden. Because
Yeah, I know. Don't make this too late.
Concealed, hidden.
It's basically concealed, concealed 2,
I think
concealed
it's
3,
just-
concealed 4.
Okay.
just different systems, different terminology. Something.
I keep rolling fours.
Alright, so if number two, so Craig Maw, we're pretty, so Old Alwell and Tony was pretty far east, so if we go north, we should be able to go check out that
Do you guys want to
Craig
start
Maw
erasing this
castle.
for me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, we still gotta do the orcs, though. 'Cause that's what we're headed to.
So you
Because
guys,
the orcs were they said they had the orcs, they turned into zombies, and the humans came and they turned into zombies.
the orcs came and were
Orcs is
driven
different.
back.
Yeah,
They were driven back.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
repelled by them.
You guys
Oh, yeah, so
know
let's go find
Wyvern
some
Tor is only 10 miles south of you.
Let's try and get it.
So you can make that in one
Oh, that's what the orcs are?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head to Wyvern Tor, which is it's a path that not a lot of people take, but to get to Conbury, you have to go through this route, and so a lot
I
of
like
trade
the eraser
caravans
on
have been taken out.
It's much
So you
less
guys-
efficient, but it's more fun.
So you guys made it to the rugged hills. You guys made it to the rugged hills of the northeast of the Sword Mountains.
How rugged?
Pretty dang rugged.
Alright.
Take that.
Because they burned their name.
But yeah, like oh man,
Man,
think of a
Will's
sword.
kind of rugged.
Oh yeah, really rugged. Like the pounder type of rugged.
Hey.
There we go.
She was very rugged.
Oh, she was gonna make you pretty rugged, buddy.
She's gonna slip something in your armor and she gives it to you.
Oh,
Oh dear.
what kind of what she gonna slip in there?
You'll find out.
I want to find out.
That I just got.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
She could have installed
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I
I'm
thought there was
assuming
something kinky going
Kasich
on.
is
It's just
taking
like-
lead of the group traveling.
Yeah, I'm up front. I guess we're all together, right? We're
Yep. Who's gonna navigate the woods as you guys work?
yeah.
around?
So that's
Okay. So give me a survival check. One person can help you if one person wants to help with survival.
nah, it's 23.
Okay. So you're
Okay.
good. Okay, so so you guys make it there. It's midday. It's midday, just after lunch. Also, all of you deduct one ration if you have a ration.
Oh yeah.
I've not transferred
I
that
always
over yet.
forget about
I have
that.
loads.
I think you had like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So just say
My
you
thing
had 5.
says 10.
You have 10 rations.
I guess.
I think I had tons.
Rations actually add up on your bulk, so that's probably
no,
why your
it's like
bulk is
one bulk.
Oh, is
It's
it?
10. Well, they're light, so it's one.
10 for one. Yeah.
So now I have 0 there for one.
Yeah, my
Doesn't work like
rations,
that.
No.
So I'm down to 9 days rations. You gotta add up all the bulk in this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you blew it out of the park. So you start to smell a faint smell of smoke. Nobody else can really figure out what is going on, but you end up tracking. You see some large footprints that you would identify as orc, and there's also one set of footprints that is huge. That's double the size of an orc, and it leads, if you follow the smoke trail. So there is a passage. There's like a dirt road. And this is just grass over here. There's like a whole big bush here. And then you follow the smoke. And there is a campfire here. And distance doesn't do itself justice here, but it's actually kind of quite far away here. We'll take these. Sorry. And as you get here, you guys spot a lone orc standing on the trees, who you notice every couple minutes patrols back, looks around, patrols over here, looks around, and so forth.
So we're all the way on that trail.
You're all over here. I need all of you to make a stealth
Where again?
check.
We're over here.
My
Over here.
weakness.
It's gonna be
Oh, yes.
22.
17.
11.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
My stealth negative doesn't even matter.
That's impressive.
I'm Batman. It's finally happened.
So
Now he's gonna go around.
I was born in the darkness, raised on death.
Swear to me.
Yeah. Nat 20 then just yells out like that.
He's like, what? I heard I'm Batman. So
No,
as
I'm gonna
you,
yell when I get right next to him. I'm Batman.
as he patrols over here, he thinks he hears something from the woods.
Yeah.
He stops.
Oops.
You guys kind of hold him back. Oh, I forgot Droop. Yeah, Droop's good.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Long Strider again.
Okay, you cast Long Strider. He's going to listen around, and he's going to start patrolling back this way.
And so that's full cover, is it?
Yeah, so this, you guys can see him over here, basically, but then this is a huge bush, so you can't really see anything.
Yeah.
So he's considered basically unseen right now, so you guys know he's there. I'm going to pull this. And then you do notice back there...
What's my pass without trace? Is that just people? Yeah, that's just following, right? That doesn't really help to sneak in this.
Yeah, it doesn't. You guys notice,
No.
over here by the fire is a huge ogre.
Is that an ogre we fought before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Some other orcs.
He's resurrected.
Just don't get hit by it and it'll be fine.
We gotta.
They'll squish you.
You with your mage armor should be able to do that now. Not get hit.
Oh, well, I mean, he doesn't hit very much anyway.
Right. Well, now he's got 3 actions to hit with. Smash, smash, smash.
You break my chair?
Who knows?
Fuck.
That over.
How wobbly are we now?
I mean, it was already wobbly.
Maybe you fixed it.
I don't see anything.
You're done. Okay.
All right.
So how
Fix it.
I'm gonna sneak out towards that way, so to get a better view around.
It's like I popped something into play.
So what do I see? Is there any terrain or any?
So what's your perception?
My perception is 7.
Okay, so you spot him. He's still looking this way currently. And if you want to be stealthy, roll a stealth check for your initiative. If you just want to act normal, roll your perception. But we're going to just move into an encounter mode so we can get lined up and
Yeah.
here. So choose your preferred
Yeah.
method, and then
Definitely
we'll line up our
stealth.
initiative.
I still take my initiative feat, right? Either way.
Yeah. Yep. You get the +1.
I mean, Paladin don't stealth, except for this one
Let's say
Batman
24.
moment.
24. Okay, you'll probably be top.
So, what's the difference in terms of the stealth versus the perception?
Just your modifier.
Just,
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, it's just whatever you're best at, type of thing.
Oh, I'm
22.
way better at perception.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, way
You're
better.
getting close to...
So I
I've
got
got a +9
16.
perception.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
I got a plus 10
And I have a
stealth.
I'll
plus
let you
8.
go first.
My perception only said, I did 9 perception.
I did
got a
Jim,
+5.
Jim, what'd you get?
Oh, okay.
16.
What'd you get?
16.
Who's going first?
I'll let him go first because he's faster. I mean, it just makes
So I
sense.
was going no.
Well, so
We
I'm
can
just
go based off
before
of
you.
movement
I think
speed
we're
Yeah,
or
down.
I'm first
dexterity.
and then Sid.
Okay.
So 24,
So
22.
you guys appear to have. So this is kind of how they handle like their surprise rounds thing. You go into combat mode, you roll your stealth, and then determining basically if let's say he got first. Okay, so that means he would start patrolling back, but he'd still have to try to perceive you guys. So he would still roll against your stealth check to see if he even sees you.
Yeah.
We're just moving into an encounter mode basically.
Okay.
What was that?
So you're
I
up
got-
first.
I got- so is that... So that's 5, 15, 20... So he's a little bit. So I could move up though to take that shot. So I'll hunt the one,
Hunt target. Okay.
and I'll move
I mean, how far away can you shoot? Man?
Is this
there.
your short bow?
Yeah, I'll be able to hit him from here easily. And then
I'm assuming since you
I'll hunt
guys
the
all
shot.
spotted him, your all weapons are out.
Yeah, yeah,
Unless
bows.
otherwise.
I'm always defender.
Oh, let's get Droop in here.
To be fair, it's going to take me 5 rounds just to get into striking range.
so that's
Ah, you're good. Oh shit, Drew.
This is a big
Seven
map.
here.
Should he go first?
No, he got a
Alright.
10.
There you
So
go.
he's actually just you're right there, and then enemy 1 is on the bottom.
okay.
He
That's,
rolled an 8.
that's an 18 to hit and a 15 to hit.
18 to hit and a 15 to hit.
I rolled kind of-
18 hits, 15 hits. So
Nice.
Okay, so we got a hunted. So that's so that's before and then 5 if it's from the edge. So that's 5, 7, 11, 12 piercing and 3 precision.
how do you want to do it?
Just straight through the ears. You know.
Okay. So as he turns around and starts patrolling back,
those ears.
he bends to look at the other guys, and you kind of swear he's grumbling, like, "When am I over?" And all of a sudden, it goes through his brain, and he's out.
No sound.
No sound. You guys are quiet. But these guys are going to go just into encounter mode here, since you guys are already in initiative order.
I'm really looking around.
Do
Like, hey, what happened
I
there?
heard a noise.
new initiative.
See if they can.
Brute.
Alright, so did I take him off?
Yeah, and move him up ahead of Jim, but below Sid.
He resurrected.
Oh, okay.
One of these guys. Right?
Oh, enemy one. Yeah, like the one closest to the.
Okay, and then the ogre. Hold on.
His enemy one,
Enemy
like, all through
2
this one.
is going to be 15, which is right after Davriel.
So down.
Yeah, because we had 16.
And then. Sorry, I had 2 different battle charts here, and I'm merging them into one. And then the ogre is going to be last. That's enemy 3. Okay. All right. So, Kasich, that was basically your turn. So as
Yes,
you
that
pierce
was definitely my turn.
Yeah. So as you
Move,
pierce that
hunt,
guy,
Yeah.
and you guys can all start. You can see down. It's kind of just a straight passageway.
15, 20,
None of them have noticed so far.
10, 15, 20. Okay, I'm done.
Hi.
Okay, now if you're standing right there in the open, oh, we'll wait till
Oh,
their
have
turn.
they not
No,
seen us yet?
They've not seen you yet. No, Oh, but you're good. It's not their turn
We're
yet.
in initiative. I thought they'd see.
Well, no, yeah, we weren't initiative just because we're already in combat. We have the surprise on that.
Just so we don't have to go out of initiative and then right back
Oh.
into it. We're just keeping initiative for movements.
Well, full charge ahead anyway.
Enemy 1.
Okay, so they are going to do... This is like falling down. They're going to do a perception check versus your stealth DC. What's his stealth rating down there? Stealth.
He's a -2. I'm a +10.
So your stealth DC is 10 plus your bonus. So 10 minus
So it's
2 is 8.
8 and 20.
8 and 20, okay. Alright, so the first one... Okay, so this guy turns and notices what's going on here. He's going to use the point out move, which basically says, hey everybody, enemies! Now they're all aware of you.
Okay.
That's his first action.
Well, they're aware of him over here. They can't. I don't know if they can see us past the big bush.
Yeah, they can at least see they're under attack here. And then he's going to use his second action to pull out a javelin. And he can... how many feet away is that? 60. So it's out of his range, so he's going to take a -2 penalty, but he's going to chuck a javelin at Sid.
Oh, so you can still throw a javelin out of range?
Out of range, but if you're one band out of range, like his range is 30,
Okay,
so
double that.
31 to 60, that's a -2. If you do another 30, it's -4. It's-
Okay.
I'm saying it's just
Cool.
if your athletics is a +10, you can throw it 5 times the javelin's range. It's no worse than a regular javelin.
Right. So a 13 against you is not probably a miss.
You miss. Yeah.
Okay.
You got a javelin thrown at you. He saw you, and then now everyone knows.
He used a move called Point
That's
Out,
okay.
which I told everybody that they're under attack, so they all
Okay.
see you now. So that, and then the other guy, he now knows you. He's going to use one action to pull out a javelin, second action to throw it. He misses. Third action to pull out another javelin. He has 4 on his back.
Okay.
They're big boys. Okay.
The heart of evil.
And that's those guys'
And I
turn.
still have a straight shot to that kid.
Okay, so don't have a block it.
Yeah.
Okay, so monk turn.
Well, sure, how keen I am just to run into 4
That's fine. We get you.
orcs and a...
I think you want to run. I think you just want to run to the side
Can
of us.
you make it to them?
I think you just want to.
Probably.
I think you just want to run around here. If you can run up to one, that would be good. He's the one that pointed us out. He's a jerk.
You could try and sneak it as I go straight
35.
on.
You could get right here.
I mean, they're looking right at our direction, but
If I do what?
If you used all 3 move actions, you could get right there.
No. and then,
He has key
With
rush.
35.
yeah, I could key rush, but...
Oh, okay.
flurry of blows.
He's trying to think if he wants to test his new bracer armor with
Oh, yeah.
all these.
Shoot, I do have that.
Do it.
You know what?
All of them.
We're gonna watch the monk explode.
It's gonna take us.
He's like,
so
check
long
my
to
new
catch
armor,
up."
guy. Smash. Droop's like, no.
Deborah's like, ooh, I want that bracer.
Yeah, dibs.
All right, so if I get Droop to jump on my shoulder, I assume that's one thing,
Yep.
and then that's like what do you say, like a minus whatever it is speed?
You're so strong now. You're not.
It doesn't even matter.
Yoda.
All right, so
You've trained for a while now. You are trained in carrying Droop. So that's a new trained skill you have.
so I say, hey Droop, hop on.
He's like, woohoo!
Sure.
Leaps on.
All right, so then just go 35. Bachoom.
Woo! He's like, Droop and Jim at it again. And then as he does that, and a toenail comes out. He's like, oh god.
Why does he eat feet?
He eats everything, man.
10, 15, 20.
That would normally be difficult terrain, but since I didn't tell you,
Oh,
just
okay.
keep
Oh,
going.
screw
That's
it. Here.
plate. He's wearing plate. Just
He's like runs in a bush. He's like,
He has chainsaws.
20, 10, 20. There we go.
You guys played
Or like
Warcraft,
that.
right?
yeah, he just mows through. That was all 3 of your actions? Mm-hmm. That heavy armor wears
I
you
can
down,
take 20
doesn't it?
feet of movement.
Yeah, I get 20 as well.
I have 45.
That's the bad thing about the heavy armor. At least they give you a penalty for.
I'm not even in heavy armor. I just start with 25.
Oh, because you're a dwarf. That's right.
Those little legs.
My little stumpy legs.
Little Droop only gets 25 though too. Okay, enemy 2. Okay, it's enemy 2. So this guy, you guys can tell,
Could have gotten a horse.
he's turned around, he spotted you guys. He looks like he is the bad Mama Jama in charge. He's got tattoos up and down. He's got battle scars.
The special little
This
one.
guy or this guy?
That guy right in the middle. He is the war boss. You guys can recognize.
Okay.
So what?
The orc war boss.
Okay.
The war boss.
Yeah.
It's the boss of the war, man. Beat him
So
up with your bracers.
I gotta have a meeting with the war boss.
he told me I'm a dick. All right, so he is going to.
My yearly evaluation
Yeah.
with the war boss.
He is going to bellow and scream a battle cry, and all his other orcs all pound their chest, and the ogre, and they all yell, "Raw!" And they're all beefed up.
Okay.
Okay.
He's inspiring
By the
me or
way,
something.
do they see me over here?
You'll have to wait and see because
Okay.
we'll roll a check.
Alright.
If you then try to make.
I'm
a
hidden in the
magic.
bush.
Okay, and then he's gonna use his other action to leap straight at you. What's his movement? 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's gonna use his third action to pull out a sword that, like, the edges look like teeth. Like they're not like, it's not a straight blade, it's teeth.
It's not a jagged thing, or is it like a jagged blade, or is it like
It's
actual
jagged.
teeth are put on?
It's
there?
jagged that looks like teeth. It's not
Okay.
actual teeth. Yeah. Okay, and that is enemy 2's turn.
Droop, droop, droop.
So Droop gets done coughing up the
Oh no.
toenail. Yeah. And he
Eats it again.
eats it
Action
again.
1.
Yeah. So he is going to use action 1. Since he was riding, he did not have his daggers out. He's going to pull out his dagger. He's going to use second action to go 5, 10. And he is going to attempt to slice at this guy. 25. And that is going to hit. Oh yeah, that is. And he's gonna roll damage. It's only a 1d. His damage is a weak little dagger though. It's a 1d4. Plus 4.
Oh,
5. So 5. The war boss takes 5 damage. He throws it, or he slices and kind of like nicks his kneecap. He's trying to down him. It doesn't work, but he does leave a cut on his knees.
all right.
Perfect.
Okay, and then that's all his actions, so he's done. Move, draw weapons, attack. Enemy 3? Okay. So, this ogre is going to pick up his... this is actually, it doesn't match exactly. It's actually it's called an ogre hook. You'll notice they call it because these ends actually, they're sharp, and everything. And when you hit something, it actually almost pins you to it. So
He
he
gets stuck to
is going to just go 25, 5. He has a range of 10 feet. So his last action, he's going to pick up his ogre hook and slam it down on Jim. 29.
Yeah,
What's your AC?
21.
But
Wait.
even with
Mage
your-
armor.
Yes.
Mage armor.
My new one gives me
That's-
21.
Yeah. So that hits.
Glad we gave that to you.
Yeah,
and
at least it's
otherwise
not a
that
crit,
would've
and you
been
still
great.
have.
Is there even
armor
a
or
point of
whatever
me
stuff to
tanking
help.
when everybody has almost the same XP?
Yeah, it will do. It adds up. Okay, so
I'm gonna make this guy bleed. Don't
you
worry.
take 9 piercing damage.
That's it.
I mean, for something twice your size, and you're considering you're just sitting there like a
Is
Spartan
there something
soldier.
added
That's not,
to it, though?
That's not too shabby.
I figured it was going to be worse than that, though.
Hold on, guys. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I thought you were squatting.
The
Nine
GM is
piercing.
sweating over here.
Yeah,
You guys,
he-
something's bad.
47
he's just gonna start
bludgeon.
rolling.
Yeah, so he can
Like-
do something else with the weapon, but he needs an action for it, and he's out of actions. So that is his turn.
So you're currently just pinned under the massive weapon.
He's not pinned.
Okay.
He's just sliced with it.
So we're going to do Hunt and Talon Alora and shoot him twice. That's happening.
Okay. Which one are you targeting? The big guy?
Big guy.
Okay.
Shoot him in the eyes.
I watched Lord of the Rings. I know what happens.
20. It's a modified 20.
1 of 20. That hits.
And 19.
19 damage?
No, I'm sorry, 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Hit for 1d20 damage.
I was like, what did you hit him? Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to do 5 of these guys. That's 3, 7, 9, 14,
14.
and 3 precision.
Okay, so 14 plus
17.
3, so 17.
And he is wounded.
So the bleeding.
Yeah,
bleeding.
1d4 persistent bleeding.
Bleed. Okay. Good job. He doesn't look bloodied yet, but you got 2 nice. There's 2 arrows sticking out of him right now. There's a little blood trickling down from there, but he's still raging hard at you guys.
Which one was that again? Big guy.
I was going to shoot him, but now so he suddenly seems to be a concern.
He's a big guy, yeah.
Big guy swinging that freaking clover.
This guy's just the leader. This guy's the meat.
Yep. Okay. Ian.
Yeah, I guess I'll go take out this guy as well. 5, 10. Movement.
Yeah, he's not screened right. Nice together. Yeah.
You did lose your temp health because we rested.
Yeah.
By the way. Okay.
Yeah, that's gone.
Was that word?
Alright, we have 23 minutes to drop the part.
No problem.
Yeah, alright, I'll take a swing at him.
I can use my 3-second hourglass to time the turns.
Here we go.
You could have used that for the
22.
bleeding.
That's a hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I gotta write down hourglass in my pile of junk killers.
Yeah, make sure to get in there.
Yeah, because that didn't fall
that's
apart.
then
when
I
you
will
left.
do
Yeah.
chill touch.
Okay.
Make a melee touch attack.
How many actions is that?
Oh,
2.
no, I can't do that. That's 2 actions, yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, I'll just swing again then.
Okay. Ooh, that's good.
20.
That's a hit. Roll damage. You guys are when you guys fight actual like things your level, you guys are doing good. And by the way, that last fight was almost a severe fight again. You guys wrecked it.
17.
Yeah. Well, the zombies didn't get to
17
surround
damage?
us.
Just roll 2
Well, that
eights.
and we were all fighting.
Holy
We
shit.
bum
That
rushed.
was the
yeah,
big deal.
17
We-
damage.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
bum rushed the boss, and the boss got.
I don't know if I can.
It was like.
I got his character there.
He wasn't much of a boss. No.
Well, we took 3. Wasted 3
17?
actions trying to pull the damn bow out, the arrow out.
He is bloodied.
Oh, the big guy.
The big guy's bloodied.
Hey.
You cut into him and weird green juice starts spewing out. Droop actually looks kind of like, maybe I should taste this
Damage
later.
drip.
But then he looks back and he realizes this mean guy is right in front of him.
Can Droop consume an entire ogre?
That's a question to find out.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, he doesn't
No,
ever
it's
need
okay.
rations. So.
Yeah. I'll give him a gold if he can pick the bones clean.
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
All right, so that's you.
Enemy 2. Okay. So
Enemy 1.
Is that enemy 1? Okay. Yeah. So the enemy 1. All right. So the 2 brutes. So this one already has his javelin out. He's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna launch a javelin at you.
Major.
I know.
Javelin 15.
Nope.
And he's going to pull out his sword called his Orc Neck Splitter. Go 5,
That's all he can
10,
do, isn't
15.
it? He moved, he threw a javelin, and then he pulled out his sword.
Interact.
Alright, and then this guy, he's going to pull out his sword and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't quite reach you. Okay. Okay.
That it?
Next up. Who is it? Jim?
Casey.
No,
Oh, it's
Cassie.
Jim. Yeah, no, it's Jim.
No, Jim.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's difficult to read from my angle because it's like.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to
No,
do
it's
it.
okay.
helps.
I know I'm at the top.
Jim and Droop are surrounded by multiple ferocious orcs and an ogre.
Choices.
What
choices.
do?
Droop is currently flanked.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, he is.
But this guy's pretty blooded, right?
Yeah, the ogre is pretty bloody.
I mean, come on, is flank gonna do much for Droop? I mean, he's probably pretty easy to hit.
His AC is 17,
Kidding.
and he has no armor on. He's just a naked little goblin running around.
I'm wearing a short period. What the frick?
I didn't think Rogue's got anything for unarmored.
They don't. That's just his.
Oh.
He's proficiency. He's only level 3, and then he gets 4 for Dex. So 7. So that's 7 plus a natural 10. Everybody starts with 10. So it's AC of 17. If you guys actually got him some gear, he'd actually. If I remembered he was with you guys, he might have bought some.
They don't allow goblins into the shops.
Yeah, he was hiding out in the woods.
Yeah, he needs that enchanted dagger.
Alright, so
Give him the magic dagger with the potency room so they get.
He's like, I want to eat everything.
I guess I'm just gonna go
He
for
loses it.
this dude.
So
Step
one movement.
one step.
Now, do you need a step? You
Does-
have reach with
does
your
pro-
bow staff.
Well, I'm going for
Plus one
unarmed.
dagger damage was
So I gotta get
insane.
closer for that.
Gotcha. Okay, 2 hours.
Alright, so flurry of blows.
Okay.
That is a 24
Hit.
and a not I assume.
Not a 24.
Yeah. The
Substantially less.
and the 9.
Miss.
Alright,
You
so
sure, Chicken Man?
This guy isn't too hard to hit, but 9 is
24 crit.
close, but no.
What's it take to hit a commoner?
Like 10. They're like, hey guys, boom, he's dead. 4 health or something like that.
7, 8 damage.
8
Bludgeon.
damage. Bludgeoning to the ogre. Okay, he's still up, but he's feeling it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to hit him again. I got nothing else to do here.
This ogre is wearing, you can tell, like patched together hide armor. The hide actually looks like it's like made from like human flesh.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Does Droop want to eat it?
He hasn't noticed it yet, but he will.
10.
Miss.
Alright. I'm done.
Okay, Dav rolled Paladin.
Up in the tree.
So
Other free actions just to catch up.
10.
Here, guys.
I was just picturing him
15.
leaping down like.
He leaps out of the tree.
5. And I'm going to take a swing at this asshole.
Flanked.
Actually, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's flanked.
He's
That lowers
triple
his-
flanked.
His AC drops by
That's not the way that works.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
It's not going to matter.
Form a
though.
complete circle around them.
3
That would be double.
plus 9, so that's 12.
so close.
I'm figuring he has
What- what
50
Rolled a
AC.
3.
What about with flanking?
He still missed.
Oh.
It's the Davril special.
Yep.
You just have to roll pretty much anything higher
Was
than
that your
3.
only hit?
Yep.
That was,
That's all I can do.
his first swing.
Oh, great. He's going to do like an AoE swing and just.
Hey, but you're in retributive strike distance
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I can help.
yeah. Okay.
But
You guys
that's all I
got
can do.
this.
Hey guys, so he leaps off the tree, does this really cool move, and the ogre is like fighting Sid and Jim, and then
Face
Davryl's
planted into the dirt.
and he just misses, like goes right in between the guy's leg, and he's hoping nobody saw it, but you all saw it.
Shut up, guys.
Okay, next up, enemy 2, war boss. So the war boss is the war chief is going to
Droop could still have that.
he's going to roar again. Everybody feels pumped up.
Is that a stacking kind of buff, or is it?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They seem to kind of like get coolified, and then now they're all pumped up again. And so he moves, and then he's going to attack with his jagged sword. 18 against you.
Do I do anything different for flanking?
Yeah, your AC drops by 2.
Okay, still no hit.
Okay.
But so he's flanked and he's flanked? He's flanking and he's flanked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
that happens.
Okay, and that's it. That's his turn.
So weird.
That's his turn.
Join the flank train. Woo woo.
Is this D&D or chess? Because this looks a lot like chess, right?
You guys are
Well,
tactical combat.
if I move out of the way, then you can just hop over him and boom, king me.
As if
We're done
this
here.
is checkers, yeah. Just,
Okay.
Can I take that as my feet? Just
Oh,
jumping
Droop.
over people. Like
Enemy
checkers.
2?
around.
Got him, got
Enemy
him,
two's
got
done,
him.
right?
They're all dead. Just
Yeah.
Who's enemy 2? Enemy. Oh yeah, enemy 2's
Exactly.
done. Yep, that's the war chief. All right, so Droop. I have my thing wrong. Oh, I don't have Droop on my list. That's why. Droop. Okay. All right, Droop is going to. He still has his dagger. He's going to turn and try to finish off the ogre.
So the ogre's at the bottom of the rotation? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He fails miserably. He stabs and he pulls the same move Davril did and hopes nobody saw it.
Try again.
Between his toes.
He's like, yeah, so he jumps over and he's like stabbing at the guy's toes. He's gonna attack again, much better this time. -4 because he's the agile weapon. It's 22, so that will hit. And he's gonna roll.
He got a 22 on the second attack? What's his...
Yeah, he rolled an 18
Oh, okay.
+4 or +3. So
So he has a +7?
yep.
Cool.
He got 7 damage on the ogre. So he actually stabs in the foot and then slices up and cuts the whole leg worth of blood oozing out. And this ogre looks like it's about to drop. And
So he gets 3 actions and then bleeds.
so he did 1 move, missed, he did another move. Then
Yeah,
Drew.
yeah,
He's not dead yet.
Yeah, it's like TPK and then he dies.
Yeah.
And and you know what? He hit, and he's flanked, so that means he's flat-footed, which means he gets to add his sneak attack damage on top of it.
Nice.
And
that
he
thing?
takes out the ogre. So he then does this little spin move. He goes, "Watch this, Jim. You taught me this." And he spins and he slices right at the gut of the thing, and they go, "Ah!" And he falls down.
And we all start chanting, "Droop, droop, droop, part of the troop, troop, troop."
Is that Droop's first kill?
That's true. First
Droop's
kill.
first kill.
Just stunned.
He's gonna use it.
Tip my hat. to
He's
him.
gonna use his reaction to leap on top and start eating him.
Oh, no.
Remember, challenge accepted. You can remove enemy 3.
We can probably also remove Droop.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's going to be eating the whole rest of the
He's
time.
done.
All right, and then back to David. Ranger.
Okay. So
two
I had him hunted, right? And so
Yep.
I'll go the war boss.
Okay. You got a clear shot on him.
Yeah, so that'll be word and hunt and hunted shot.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That is on the war chief.
Yes. The boss or the big.
Yeah, the war chief. That's a hit.
All right, and then 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, also a hit. Yeah. So here we go.
So most guys have normal ACs to hit.
4, 10, 14,
Shit.
20, 22.
You kill him. Yeah, so you plop. How do you send your last arrow into him?
Yeah, they're both just straight through the heart.
And he's like mid growl, like, "Oh, we got this!" And then all of a sudden, he just can't speak anymore and falls over, dead. And the other guys are going to make a check to see if they remain composure. They do. Okay. So enemy 2 is gone. And Sid, it's your turn, Mr. Cleric.
Arrows are doing work this time.
Yeah, you guys are cleaning
Oh
up.
yeah, it's that magic short. It's 2d6, and then I hit twice, and I have my hunter's edge, so it turns into 5d6.
Oh shit!
if I hit both.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess I'm gonna cast Sound Burst in between these two guys.
Awesome. Is it like a 10-foot burst or something?
Yeah, 10-foot burst,
Okay.
and it's a Fortitude save.
Fortitude save. What DC do I need to hit?
I don't know. Does it tell me that?
Your spell DC.
Yeah, it's your spell DC. It's on your spell page, top left.
That's my other piece of paper. Oh no, I don't know. Hang on, let me log into my app.
Well, it's more than a 7, I'm assuming. It's probably 20.
18.
18?
Like base is
Is that
10.
crit?
Yeah, that's a crit. What happens on a crit?
He dies.
Yeah, because they got 7.
Double damage and deafen for 1 minute.
Okay, roll your damage and deafen.
68.
68?
38 turned into 68.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Familiar.
7.
14.
5.
How do you want to do this?
They're both dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and hit both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you...
Okay, the sonic blast is gonna sort of erupt from underneath them and both send them up, flying up into the air.
So as you break their eardrums, they fly into the air.
Yeah.
Cover my ears.
And that wave carries them up.
You feel like an echo blast from it, and these two just go flying.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking like, what?
You just see blood
Yeah.
coming out of their ears
yeah.
as they fly by.
Knocked him
Droop like stops eating for a second. He's like, "Whoa, okay." Then he goes back to eating. He's like, "Hey, did we win?
Yeah!
All right,
That was awesome!
you guys wrecked face."
What was this one rated?
This one's rated.
That one seemed easy.
Is that all the
I think
orcs?
so.
It was almost high. It was mid, almost.
It was easier
high.
than the first one, but
Yeah.
it wasn't supposed to be a push. It wasn't supposed to be as.
The other one was high, almost severe. This one was medium, almost high.
Huh.
And you guys, that's why I had to give you guys severe. You guys just like, did any of you take any damage? I think you did. You got hit
Yeah,
once,
yeah.
right?
I got hit by a massive
Yeah.
club for 9 HP.
Right.
Thunk.
Oh.
Okay, so
You just like come out with like a cartoon character.
So
Hi, guys.
there are a bunch of like they've been collecting. There's like wagons and there's treasures and there's
Wagons!
pieces of bodies and just weird things all over the place. Assuming you all want to seek through it,
Yeah.
I'm going to run a seek check for all of you. Actually, I'm going to run it for individually you. So give me your perceptions. Just you don't have to roll. Just tell me your perception checks.
9. Is my
9, so
7.
18, 15.
5.
15 and 10. Okay. So you guys pretty much all Kasich, you find these really fancy vials of perfume that looked like they were like being traded from one thing to another. There's 3 vials and you can tell they're each worth 10 silver. Davril, you find these crystals, but they don't look like they're worth much. They actually look like they're glowing crystals. You find two.
I have an oil of potency, 2 potions, and 3
Two
vials of
glowing
perfume.
crystals.
Do you want that in group loot? Or
You can, yeah, absolutely.
2 crystals.
Two glowing crystals, not worth much.
Oh, but they're glowing, so maybe
That's pretty cool.
there's something else there.
Yeah, they like pulse, almost like they have like a heartbeat.
Can I do an arcana check?
You can. Yeah, go ahead.
Not good.
Every.
You only need a 10.
No.
Well, on
Roll the 2.
Okay, well,
train?
it only takes a minute, so if you spend another minute, yeah, you guys can do it on train. You need 16
Okay,
for
You
it.
did it,
Got it.
so-
Okay, you got it. So you first looked at it and you're like, I don't know what these are. And then your second time you go, oh, I got it. These are potency crystals. These are trinkets that are kind of like the runes you have. Trinkets are like fake runes. You can actually attach them a lot easier. They just take a minute to plop onto something. You can plop them on a weapon and they turn into a +1 weapon for 1 attack. And then they shatter.
What about armor?
Does it take an interact to put it on?
Only
It only works on
Weapons.
weapons. Okay.
trinkets take. They require 10 minutes to put on.
Oh.
You need and you have to have a repair kit to be able to do it.
How much do they sell for?
I will look that up next time.
They don't look very pricey.
They sell for 2 gold,
That seems pricey.
20 silver. Yeah.
Yeah,
not bad.
20. Yeah.
But yeah,
That's an expensive attack.
but you can put it on a weapon. It treats it as a +1 magic weapon. Yeah, so you can't put it on another +1 weapon you already have, but you
Be a
can put it
+2.
on. I don't think you can do it. It
I
says
say we can.
it has to be an expert.
I can just
weapon.
hold them both in my hands and then punch with them.
Yeah.
Actually,
Hand shatters.
you can actually put it on any weapon. Does not need to be expert.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
It turns it into a +1, and you can choose to activate it when you're attacking. So you can be like, I'm going to use it now.
okay.
Attack. It does its extra
That's
damage,
less worthless.
and then it
yeah.
bursts off.
Okay.
Can we turn these into full-blown runes?
No, they
Dang.
don't have the runes inscribed on it.
Sure.
They're like little mini, like somebody like made this, and they're used for like quick, like I'm going to stab you and then
Quick
run
burst.
type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, if there's that, if there's 3 of them, I could put 1 on each of my daggers during a downtime, and I'd have that in my back pocket.
Yeah, you could. And then give me one more Arcana check. You guys find the ogre was carrying a large red bag, and it had gold trim,
16.
and you instantly recognize it. It's one of your father's favorite items. It is a bag of holding.
Nice.
Hey.
It is a bag of holding. This is a
I've
level.
got a whole page full of stuff we've got right now, so that's handy.
Throw
Yeah,
my arms and tools in there.
Yeah.
So the level. This is called.
Don't lose that now.
This is
Wood
called
chipper.
a Type 1 bag of holding. It's worth 80 gold, so 800 silver, and it stores
So 2 plate mail.
25 bulk in it. It's a little, as long as you can fit it in, it opens a pocket dimension and places it in, and you stick your hand in and think of what you want to pull out of it, and you pull it
How does
out.
that work for carrying that? Because obviously no one can.
It only counts as 1 light item.
Wow.
Magic.
Magic.
It says living creatures can be inside.
Magic that you.
Living creatures can be placed inside of the bag, and they have enough air to breathe for 10 minutes before they begin to suffocate.
That is not like the D&D version.
Yeah.
Cassie begins to
10
plot
minutes
troops
or
in
what?
there.
All or no. All.
Just throw
But
a foot
basically,
in it.
as long as you
Let
can,
it go.
it opens up, and as long as you can stick something in it, it just whisks away into a pocket dimension.
Drew, want to test this? No.
It's like, no.
Can we fit yoga in there?
No.
You could chop it up.
Droop would love that for me.
Okay, well, it is 10:26, so I say let's call it here.
Yes.
You guys did a really good job today.
We found a bag of holding, guys. That's big.
You got a bag of holding. Now you can stick in like gear and stuff that you have in there. But now you're going to have to keep a bag of holding inventory.
Yeah.
Like all the things inside the bag of holding. But it has...
All the swords this guy picks up.
I've only got one sword now. Just one sword.
The vengeance one?
Yeah.
The one you kept?
Well, that one's
And
on.
of course, the main objective
That's
is
no
to
longer
destroy
cursed.
the bag of holding and everything inside.
Yeah, what happens to the bag of holding? Okay, good job, guys.
We survived.
Pretty handily.
So, the Karps went from killing a nearly defenseless necromancer to defeating an ogre. What awaits our heroes when they next awake? Find out next time on The Conversion Stream.